Good evening. We start the news tonight with the most explosive information yet tied to the cover-up of the Ronald Greene case.
All of the case notes released to WBRZ, and it paints a vivid picture that one of the highest-ranking people in law enforcement in Louisiana did just about whatever they could to try and hide the truth. The investigative unit and Chris Nakamoto with this exclusive.
Michael, Sylvia, prior to this week, we only had portions of investigating trooper Albert Paxton's notes, but tonight we have them all. And they don't paint Lieutenant Colonel Doug Kane in a good light. Those notes show Paxton referred to state police as a criminal organization, and he was placed under investigation because he refused to lie.
I'm being investigated because I won't participate in a cover-up, I won't hide evidence, and I won't lie.
It's powerful testimony from a state trooper talking about the hell he went through seeking the truth.
I still have to be given permission to look at videos from supervisors.
So much so, he recently announced he's retiring. Now this, 7 pages of his notes obtained by the WBRZ investigative unit through a public records request, suggesting the number 2 man at state police, Lieutenant Colonel Doug Kane, orchestrated an attempt to cover up the death of Ronald Greene, who died in state police custody. Kane was placed in a lucrative position after the fallout from the Kevin Reeves administration. Reeves, the previous state police colonel, abruptly retired amid WBRZ reports about problems at state police some 16 months ago.
The reason for his retirement is one that you'll have to ask him.
We know Kane was actively involved in the Ronald Greene case.
Why'd you run from? All you was doing was speeding a little bit and run a red light. I was just tired.
The notes show Kane was working against the investigators seeking the truth. Ronald Greene died, beaten by state police after a police chase in Monroe back in May of 2019.
Passing McMillan, coming up on Cypress Street.
Troopers originally told his family he died in this crash.
Let me see your hands, mother. Come here, mother.
Continuing that false narrative a year and a half later, even after recordings like this one were leaked to the news.
I beat the ever-living out of him, choked him, and everything else trying to get him under control. And we finally got him in handcuffs when a third man got there. And the son of a was still fighting, and we were still wrestling with him, trying to hold him down because he was spitting blood everywhere. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, he just went limp.
That's a trooper gloating about what happened to Greene. State Police Detective Albert Paxton was tasked with investigating the death.
In 2019, I was just a detective.
He noted Doug Kane originally blew him off and refused Paxton's suggestion that a trooper broke the law in relation to Greene's beating. Paxton's notes show Kane also fudged the truth. In a May 20th meeting with the district attorney last year, Kane told the DA Ronald Greene was screaming because a taser probe was being removed.